on today's question, Mr. Robinson, I would like to ask you this. What are the chances of one of the Oka principles clinching power in 2022?
Right, that's a very nice question. Many have been asking the streets, even some political analysts have already tried to ask those questions. One of okay, let me start with the Oka principle. This Kalonzo Musyoka, we have Moses Wetangula, we have Mudavadi, and then coming in Gideon Moi. These are the four principles who are in Oka. And when we try to see, these are just the political shadows, I can call them political shadows, who need to work symbiotically with the main political contestants to remain relevant in the political terrain of this country. Having said that, we can go back a little bit, try to dig out each and every candidate. We see their contribution or their political career. First, if we start with Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka in 2007, we remember he contested alone, and the majority of votes he could get in the entire country was slightly of 500,000 votes. In fact, even the former governor of Nairobi, that is Mike Mbuvi Songo, actually defeated him because he got over 800,000 votes. So you see, such a candidate does not have that influence to influence people to vote for him. Secondly, we go to Mudavadi. Mudavadi has been, he contested in 2013. Yeah, 2013. He contested, he went for presidency, and he was even defeated in his own backyard by Raila Amolo Odinga. So you see, this candidate does not stand a chance to win should he go alone or should he contest. Thirdly, if I talk of Moses Wetangula, Wetangula has never tried, and the best I think he can be and should be is just the governor. That's the best he can be, if not a senator. We talk of Gideon Moi for now. I think he's being grown to clinch power maybe later. That is what I can say about that. And then Gideon Moi, I think, is just being guided on the leadership, and maybe in the future things may unfold, and he may be the main contestant in this political arena in this country. Yeah, right?
Okay, concerning on the same point about the Oka principles, you've talked about them lacking the stamina and the number of votes and actually the convincing power that they can be able to compete in this coming election in 2022.
Yeah.
So I would say from your view, it's that you don't feel that the Oka principles have the much stamina to do it alone. So you feel that they should do it alongside someone who is much stronger in this political terrain. And will you please enlighten us more? Who are these people?
Oh, that's a very nice question. I said I refer them to as political shadows, meaning that they cannot stand without an object. They need a main object. The main contestant we have currently in the country, this is Raila Amolo Odinga. We call him Baba. And then we have a hustler himself, calling himself hustler. That's Dr. William Samuel Ruto. Those are the two main contestants, the two horse race. These other Oka principles, they will either lie to one of them in order to remain relevant in this political arena of this country. Should they vie alone, they may receive a humiliating defeat come 2022. That's why I refer them as political shadows. And by the way, I do not have any reservations or anything wrong with those candidates. They stand a chance also, maybe in the future. But in 2022, I don't see. They need to be crafted more or to be prepared more. Maybe in 2027, around there, thereafter.
And don't you think, since they lack that stability, and if so happens that they fail to tag along the political giants, I will call them,
Yeah.
if they fail to tag along the political giants in 2022, do you think the chances of even them winning another election will be so hard and stiffened?
Now, should they fail to tag along these other main contestants, they may remain irrelevant in Kenyan political arena for some time because they will either neither be in government or in opposition. So they will be a third party, which may be even be forgotten later.
But I feel as Kenyans, as a country, we deserve a change. We need a change. And this wholly, it depends with what the people out here will say about them. This is just you, Robinson, speaking. I believe you represent a nation, and your views are highly respected. But we also have to realize that as a country, there are things that we need a change in. There are factors and the things that we've seen constantly repeating themselves, and we feel that we need a change when it comes to leadership. We want more of actions. We want more of people who are true to the country. They are true to the principles that they have vowed when they enter that office.
That's a very nice question. But to be open and to stay trust with this country, currently we do not have a Magufuli in this country who can be able to govern this country better. So what is there is just some of those political leaders who have been there for some time now. William Ruto has been there for almost 30, 30 years. All these political leaders are there for after has been there for quite long. But when you see about when we say we need a change, maybe to me could somebody like Matiang'i, Dr. Matiang'i, the Interior Cabinet Secretary, vie. I think that's now the change we can feel in this country.
And what exactly are you referring to about the change concerning Matiang'i? Because we want the country to know. Some of the Kenyans out here don't know what the change will actually be if possibly they elect Matiang'i. Is he one of a candidate that is interested in this political field, or what do you feel that he has that he can bring to the table concerning leadership and concerning the openness and transparency that the Kenyans are expecting?
Kenya needs somebody who is someone very strict in governance, and we see Dr. Matiang'i being one of that kind of tough person who means what he says and acts on it. That's one kind of person we need this country. And for some time now, he has been like the deputy president of this country, having working closely with the current sitting president. He may have not openly declared his candidature, and which I think he may not be, or is not ready to. But should he feel like maybe in future, I think that's a better change that we may have, because he's a technocrat, and most of these candidates we have here, that's just politicians. So Kenya need a technocrat for it to be able to move far.
And I will take you back
Yeah.
to your point where you were saying that Matiang'i, Honorable Matiang'i, has been more like of a deputy president in this country.
Yeah.
And don't you feel like we have this person who holds this position, the deputy president, Mr. Honorable William Ruto?
Mm-hmm.
And why would you be saying that Matiang'i has been acting? He has been more of so of that position. Well, the person in charge of that position is there.
You see, the current deputy president, Dr. William Ruto, is like he's an outsider in the government. He has been able to criticize the same government he has been serving. Since the handshake came in, I think there was some, and it was uncomfortable maybe to work with the handshake, and from there, we see now the president took Matiang'i to be his right-hand man. That's why you see Matiang'i closely working with the president. For instance, he chairs the cabinet secretary meetings every Tuesday in the country. He is the Security Council chairman. So these are the roles which the deputy president could have been doing. But because of his, maybe he was so ambitious to start campaigning, and then maybe things did not unfold the way he expected. That's why we see now the president maybe shifted his allegiance to the current Dr. Matiang'i to be his current deputy president in quotes.
I would say it was nice having this interview with you. We will just wind up from there and pick up from there the next time.
Thank you so much for your time.